Hi Pradeep, hi Kiran.
Hi, sir.
So Pradeep, Kiran, did you get a chance to create your Salesforce arc?
Yes, we have.
Okay, great. So in the previous class, what we did is the in the previous classes, last two classes, we went through like what is cloud computing, what is CRM, what is Salesforce, and what are the job opportunities in that, and we went on detail of SDLC process, software development lifecycle. So in the last class we started normally how a software will be developed. I given some example to Kiran. So he's already only 10 minutes it happened. After that something happened. So all got dropped. So we stopped the class that day. So we'll be starting again. So Pradeep, if any software is developing, right? For example, Facebook, Gmail, or YouTube, anything, right? So whatever people we are seeing, right? So that we call as a production that you already aware, right? So whatever end users will be using, the system is called production. You already know, like move to production. You told what is move to production. All the development items will be moved to production. We went through that SDLC process. The development will be happening, QA will be happening. After that, production will be moved to production. So will they directly do the development in the production environment?
No.
You're able to see my screen, right?
Yes.
Okay. So they won't. No one will do the development in production directly. So what they will do, they will at least I'm giving small examples. Like for example, it's like Facebook.com is a production org, so all users are using. So development, what they will do, they do development in some of the org like this dev.facebook.com. They will create some other domain like that. So they will do all the development there, and they will move to QA. That means if the QA has to happen, they will move all the development work to QA. And once QA is done, they will move to UAT. That means for user acceptance testing. And after that, the fully tested code accepted by the business user will be moved to the production. So normally every software, right, will be development will happen like this only. So if you see like Java, like traditional softwares like Java or .NET, C, right? So how they will do the development normally? Any idea? Kiran, Pradeep?
Can you come again once again?
Any software, any web application which is developed. So for example, Facebook, right? What is the language they're using for the Facebook? Do you know? Any idea?
Language,
Yeah, programming language.
Java as well for front-end Java.
No, actually, if you see, Facebook is built on PHP.
Oh, okay.
That PHP is also one of the programming language.
Okay.
So all banking applications, the programming language is Java most of the times. It is very secured, right? So they will go with Java. And if any like normal websites, right? Whatever websites you're seeing, right? Most of the websites, government websites or anything, right? Mostly will be done with PHP or .NET. Okay. So why I'm asking is so if you want to develop any application in PHP, right? What you need to have in your local system, you need to download that PHP or Java or .NET, right? You will develop that one and you will create a jar file, or for C, right? You will create a .exe file and you will deploy it to the org, whatever the org, right? It is like dev org, it will be deployed to dev org. It is like QA deployed to QA, UAT, and the same thing will be deployed to production. Is it clear, right? So like traditional softwares. So you will be doing everything development in the local, and you are deploying to the any other orgs. It may be server, anything, right? So you will be having Bitbucket or you will be having GitHub, right? So you will be deploying everything there. From there, you will be like a CI/CD pipelines, and you will deploy to the production. Is it clear? That means at least you have idea, right? How normal traditional softwares, web applications.
Yes.
It may be HTML, JavaScript, CSS, anything also, right? We'll be doing the same thing. But we are telling Salesforce is a cloud CRM, right? So for cloud CRM, do you need any software to download? To do
nothing, not required. No, nothing.
Not required, right? So for example, now how you created your Salesforce org? You just registered, right? You just registered with your details. You got the org.
Yes, internet is enough.
Yeah, with internet only. So how you do the development? For example, you have done the development in your development arc. So for example, if you take the same scenario, right? So you need to develop, like what will happen is, like, if any customer want to develop anything in Salesforce, right? So what they will do, they will bought the licenses and give that arc to the, like, for example, I am like a Silicon Dawn company, right? Silicon Dawn company, and you are the customer. Pradeep is the customer, or anyone is Kiran is the customer, right? So what you will do, I want to build a CRM system for my company, right? So please, I will provide you the arc, you develop it, right? So uh, like I can directly do the development in the production arc, whatever the arc you have. Yes or no?
Uh, I mean, I couldn't get you.
No. See, you given me one arg, like production is like production, right? So
Okay.
it will be used by all the end users.
Okay.
So you given to me like a like a Silicon Dawn company to develop something for you,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
I can do directly on the production arc.
No, you can't do it.
I can't do it, right? I need to have dev,
Development.
Q,
Yeah.
dev arg, Q arg, and UAT, something, right? Like
Yes.
that.
Yes.
Then
Yes.
only I will move that cycle. For example, so in that scenario, right, in actual Salesforce, whatever the developer edition you are seeing, so it is for developers only. It is not for commercial purpose. So you cannot use it for any of your company purpose. Okay. So if you want to like implement the Salesforce for any company, so you need to buy the license. You're getting my point? So you need to buy the license based on how many license you need, right? Based on that, they will give all these orgs. So one production org, one developer org, based on your licenses. You like if you need two developer org, three developer org, like that, right? They will provide you. Those we need called as a sandboxes. You heard about the word sandbox before?
Box.
Sandbox.
Sandbox. Will it come in the this one AWS or something?
No. I'm telling you, sandbox is a word. It's like sandboxes is nothing but it is not a production. It is like orgs where you can do the development or testing.
Okay.
So those arcs will called as a sandbox arcs. So that arcs won't come with you in the training arc. In the training arc, it won't come. So normally the development lifecycle, how it will happen is like, so you need to know that term Salesforce sandboxes. So whenever any company bought, right, they will give the production arc and associated sandboxes, some sandboxes. Sandbox is nothing but to experiment on new features without disturbing the live production organization. So without you disturb anything in the production, what you will do, you will do the experiments in that sandboxes. Once everything is tested, that code will be deployed to production. You understood at least that process, right? So for example, I need to develop one CRM product, right, for some ABC company, right? Some ABC company. So what I will do, that ABC company will give license to me, like they will give one production sandbox and a few sandboxes. So what we will do as a like company, will do everything in the development arc. So once development everything is happened, it will be moved to QA arc. If any defects will come, right, again they will ask to fix it. So developer will fix it in developer arc, and again push to QA arc. And from QA arc, everything, all tested code, see, only tested code will be go to production. So that will be done. So now one like some features has been developed. Again, they want to implement new features. So what is next? Again, what they will do, they will refresh this developer arc. See, refresh for one production exact replica. They will refresh this developer sandbox from the production. Again, because in the developer sandbox, right, there is like some junk code, right? So developers will do the experiments, right? If they want to create one feature, they will do multiple iterations, right? They will do multiple codings, right? And what is the whichever it is working, right? Then only it will be given to testing, right? So which are not working, right, will they send for testing? So for example, I ask you to prepare one document, right? So we'll try multiple things. Finally, you have like multiple drafts. Final draft will be different and previous drafts will be different. Yes or no?
Yeah.
So the final draft only will give to testing. In the same way, in the developer org also, there is like some junk code also will be there. So that's why every time, that means every time they want to create a new feature, right, they will refresh from the production again. That means it will be clean org again. So they will develop the feature and again they will move to testing, test it and move it to the production. Same, for example, there is any bug in the production. Will they do directly fix in the production, or they will move to dev, QA it, and after that they will move to production?
They will move it to dev.
Yeah, same thing, right? If any bug is there in the production, right? Same thing they will do. They won't do anything. No development will happen in the production. That is what my intention here. So there won't be any new development will happen in the production. Production is a like user. It is the final versions to the user. So nothing will happen in the production. Everything, whatever the new feature, anything, right? Everything will be happening in dev, and it will be QA'd, and then clean code will be deployed to the production. So this is the how we'll develop in the Salesforce. So in the Salesforce, you won't have any a local environment. You don't have any local environment like Java, PHP, .NET like that, right? No local environment. Everything you will do in that, whatever the dev work you find, right? Same like that. We have like sandboxes. So I will show you. There are like multiple types of sandboxes available. Configuration only sandbox, developer sandbox, full sandbox. So what is the difference? In interviews, right? It will be asked, because as a TA, or you may be a TA, right? Or you may be SA, or you are a developer, right? So what will happen is like based on your licenses you asked, you paid, right? Subscription. So based on that, you will get different types of sandboxes. So configuration only sandbox is nothing but, for example, it is like a skeleton, just a skeleton. Okay. So there is no, so for example, in the production, right? Once I deployed the code, right? So what will happen? For example, you bought a new mobile, right? I also bought new mobile. After 1 year, what will happen? That mobile will be loaded with so much of data, like photos and videos, music, everything, right? So is it same as what you have in the when you bought the mobile? What they will use? They will use the software and the required apps. Yes or no? You agree, everyone?
Right.
Yeah. So after 1 year, it will be like so much data. So for example, if I want to you told in my mobile something is not working, so they will directly test in your mobile, or they will take same mobile with some like a configuration with some basic thing, and they will test it and tell you what went wrong. You agree?
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
So in that mobile, there is only configuration. There is no data, right? So, and the developer sandbox is nothing but, for example, I need to test with some users. So for example, you may come across with some issues, right, in production. So it is happening only for this user. For other users, it is working fine. Do you hear about that one?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
You may be hearing, right? It is happening for one user or two users. So what will happen in the developer sandbox? There will be configuration plus from some user data. That means that user data what they're using, so that they will test with that user, so they can easily replicate that issue. So that is like called configuration. Means it is like just basic configuration what will be there, and developer means some data, not all data. Full sandbox is nothing but full replica. For example, if I want to do the load testing, so I am introducing one feature, right? For example, you may hear, right, sometimes in Netflix or Prime or AHA, right? For example, any big star movie is released, the server will be hanged, right? Did you see that scenario? Like Bahubali movie released, or Triple R movie released, the server will be hanged for 3 to 4 hours, right? So that means all users try to open, want to see that movie at the same time, right? So if they want to test the load testing, like millions, if you see Disney Hotstar, right? So if any live match is happening, you will see that 3.4 crores live match, right? You will see that number. This many people are watching, right? So that many people are watching, still it is not hanged. So how they will test with that much load? You're getting my point? They will do that load testing directly on production or in some other sandbox.
No, load balancing will be done
in sandbox only, right? For that, they need full exact replica of the production. That means with all data, all the user data. For example, Facebook has to test one feature with all the users. Okay, for example, somebody just opened the live, any celebrity something, right? So all users suddenly see that live, right? Want to go to see that live, right? So that's why, for example, if that has to be happen, if the server should not hang, what they will do, they will exactly take the millions of users records to to the other sandbox, copy that exact replica of what is Facebook now into other sandbox, and they will test that load testing. You're getting my point?
Yeah.
So that is like full sandbox. Did you get the differences now?
Yeah.
Configuration sandbox, developer sandbox, full sandbox. So if you go to your dev work, so let me open the dev work. So it is one of the dev work, whatever you see, right, in your org also, in Salesforce org. So you won't see that sandboxes here. It is like developer org. See, it is showing like developer edition. You see, you can see developer edition on your thing also. It will show as a developer edition. If you type sandboxes, you won't see anything like sandbox because it is a developer org, developer edition. So Salesforce given this developer edition for developers only because they want to test the Salesforce features for free. So without taking any license, if they want to test any any feature of the Salesforce, right? So they had given this for the developers only. There won't be any sandboxes for that. So if you buy the license, then only you will get the sandboxes. Is it clear?
Yes.
So I will show you that live org. I will also show one more example here. Why we cannot use this dev org as for your commercial purpose. So if you are in already connected, or if you want to do later, right? If you go to your dev org, come to setup. So it is like setup. I already opened the setup. So here you can just in the quick find, right? You can just type company information. Okay. Company information. So this is the company name, whatever you had provided while creating your org. Okay. So same company will come here. So if you see here, right, data, use data, file data, right? If you click view here, so I'm again telling you. So use it data size space and use it file space. So if you click view here, so you will see, so the limit for dev org is like 5 MB for data and 20 MB for file. See, in your org, you can manage up to 20 MB only. So if you upload some file, right, then it will almost complete your dev org. So that's why we cannot able to use it for your commercial purpose, only to test the features. You have like very less space, only for data 5 MB, file it is like 20 MB only. So now I'm showing you live org now. So for example, this is also dev. So it is developer edition. So I'm showing it's a sandbox. If you see here, sandbox is Salesforce, right? So it's a like live org. So it's a production org. In the production org, you'll see the sandboxes. See, sandboxes. If I want to show you, so it's a production org, actual production org. That's why you won't see any developer edition here. Okay. So if I click here, setup. And if you see here, sandboxes, so you'll see that sandboxes here. So it's a production org. It will come up with some sandboxes. Okay. So if you see here, I just given you an example, right? Developer Pro, partial, full. So developer is there, developer pro is there, partial copy, full sandbox. So it is like names. The basic concept is same. Developer means we will have like some data available. Developer pro, extra data. Partial copy means partial data will be there. Full means full copy is there. So based on your whatever you bought, right, licenses. That means you are telling Salesforce, I need 25 developer licenses and one partial copy, full this many. That means based on amount you are paying, right, you will get this many orgs. Is it clear?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. So you can create sandbox here from this. That means they will give you a production like this. How you got the developer edition, right? You will get a production org like this. And from this, right, you will create your own sandboxes. How many sandboxes? For example, I need 2 developer sandboxes. That means see here, based on this one, right, they given 25 licenses to use. So based on that, you can take the license from here and you can create. See, I created like training dev. For example, it's like a developer sandbox. It is already there. So if I click login, right, it will automatically log into my org. So login. So it is a sandbox now. So see here, this is sandbox. So it is a developer arc. See, it is a developer edition, and it is a sandbox. That sandbox name I given as training dev. Okay, clear? So here you will do that development, and you will deploy the things to. That means you can create multiple sandboxes, one for dev and one for like QA, and you will move from training to QA, from QA to this production. You won't do any direct development in the production. You will create a sandbox. In this sandbox, we will do the development. From this one, you will move to the production.
One thing, Shiva.
Yeah.
What we will do in developer edition?
So developer edition, I told, right? As a developer, you are a developer now. If you want to learn Salesforce, right, you will buy the license and the same thing, right? If you see any difference you are seeing, except this part, are you seeing any difference here? UI or any features?
No, nothing. But here it is showing the developer edition, but there it is sandbox edition.
Yeah.
Only see that different. That's it.
Yeah, that's it. That is.
But everything is same. The developer edition and as well as
everything is
sandbox.
same. Yeah, everything is same. And space, I told, right? Space. And I told if I
5 MB and 20 MB.
Right. In developer edition, you will see 5 MB and 20 MB. But here you will see more space. If you see, right, company information. If you see the space, see here, 19.3 GB.
Okay.
File space,
Okay.
50,
Got it.
Okay, that is the difference. And licenses, right? Number of licenses. So here we'll come to that editions later. So you will see like Salesforce license, 60 licenses.
Before it was 20, right?
Licenses in the developer R, you will see only 10, I think. So if you see that company information, right, in developer R, so you'll see your licenses, Salesforce license 2 only. See?
Okay.
So that means number of users using the system, right? License is nothing but number of users using the system, right? So here in the developer edition, you will see only 2. And in the actual production arc, right? Actual production arc 60, right? That means based on like how many users you will be using for this system, right? End users. So based on that, you will take that licenses, Salesforce licenses. But if there are like different licenses, we'll come to that one. Why we have like different licenses. But now you understood, right?
Yeah,
like this is like this is like a developer edition. All are same. So that space is less, and you cannot able to have that sandboxes. In the developer edition, as a developer, right, you want to learn new features, or you want to develop new product on Salesforce. The beauty of Salesforce is like how in Android or Apple, right? Some people will develop the Android apps and they will put in the app store, right? Play Store, in the Play Store, and they will earn money, right? Yes or no?
Yeah, yes.
The same way Apple Store also. If you're an Apple user, that means you have Apple development. You know Apple development. You can develop and you can put in the Apple Store also, right? And earn money. Same way in Salesforce also. Like Salesforce, it is a like vanilla basic CRM, right? Basic CRM is there. If you have the extension, like so in the Android also, right? Before we have like basic thing is there. So somebody had included Truecaller. Somebody added like whenever you messaging, right? Message also extra thing, right? So later they had taken that feature and they added into that Android and base Android software, right? Did you see that one? Like some extra extensions, right?
Yeah.
So they, so that will become now Truecaller, right? In the basic Android mobile also, right? Truecaller will come, name will come, right? If there is no name, it will display that name. So that's what same way here also. What you can do in the developer edition, you can develop any feature extension version which is not available in Salesforce. You can put in the App Exchange. Salesforce has how we have like Play Store, Google Play Store. Same way we have like App Exchange. In the App Exchange, you can put your product and sell it. My company is like one of that one. They created on the Salesforce platform that product, and they are implementing that product to their customers. Got it, right? So many companies are doing like that only. Okay.
Yeah.
So are you clear with this concept? Sandboxes.
Yes.
And how Salesforce development will start. Okay.
Yeah.
So now there are like 2 types of developments in Salesforce: declarative and programmatic development. As I told in the beginning of the class, right? So in the demo class itself, we have like admin and development, Apex, right? So declarative development is like just point and click. So you won't write any single line of code. You do like point and click. That means creating the objects, creating the fields, and creating the apps, right? So in the Facebook, right, you will create the Facebook pages. You will change your profile pic. You will write a post, right? There are different things we will do, right? There for that you do any coding,
Mm.
Insta post or a Facebook post or Gmail, writing an email or in the Google Drive, something, right? Like that. Whatever the applications you're using, right, in the cloud. For that, you are writing any code, single line of code.
No, no, no.
It is like just you are configuring the application, right, based on your requirement. Yes or no?
Yeah, yes.
Same thing. You will in the declarative development. What you will do is like you will configure the application based on the client requirement. For example, I want to change the color, so I want to change the logo, right? For example, here it is showing Salesforce logo, and here it's showing Salesforce color, right? So these basic concepts, basic things, I'm just giving examples. Like that, they need some extra features, extra fields. For example, we have like a CRM concept, right? A campaign, lead, account, contact, opportunity, like that, right? So in that existing things, if you want to enhance something, extra things, like extra fields or extra design, right? If you want to do that, right? If you want to tailor that sales process, so you can do with all the things with the configuration itself. So that is called declarative development. There is no code required there. Just point and click is nothing but what I did now. I just point it, click it, right? So if I want to go to objects, any objects, I can come here and I will just type, for example, I want to see the account fields. Click account. So I think I changed this name. So I change it to company, for example. So I can come to the company and what are the fields available. See, I will see it. I want to create new field. I click new. So I won't write any code here. Just point and click. So in coding means you can write your own code. For example, see, that for that also you don't need to install any software in your local to run that code. So if I go to developer console, I'm just giving overview like what is point and click and what is development. So I can come to developer this developer console, and here see I can have like, see, I don't install anything. It is coming online only here. Also. It is like, yes, SaaS. It is like SaaS, right? You are using SaaS, CRM as a software as a service. I told, right? Cloud computing, we have like service model, three types: infrastructure as service, platform as service, and software as service. So Salesforce will provide you two things: software as service and platform as service. Software is service nothing but CRM software. You can use that CRM software as service, and Facebook it is giving social networking as software, Gmail email as service, right? Same way Salesforce is giving you uh, customer relationship management as a service, and PaaS platform as service. I told, right, they have their own Apex programming language, so you can no need to download any software for that. You just what you can do, you can just open developer console, and you can open resource. See see code. I can write code here directly. So very small code. That means not very complex. So I can write any like example. So everything, right? See, I can write a code, small classes, any logic, right? All the logic I can write here itself. And I don't need to install any software. It is like Apex language. This is like Apex language. In the Apex, it will be like this. It is similar to, I told, right, basic core Java, not like a complex thing, advanced Java, or like advanced concepts. If you know basic core Java, it is fair enough. If you don't know also, that is not a problem. You can learn from scratch. Okay, it is providing platform as service also here. This is called programmatic programmatic development, declarative development, programmatic development. Here you will have like visual forces, sites, Apex triggers. I just showed you Apex triggers, web service API, visual force controllers. That means Apex classes, everything. Okay, clear till here.
Yeah, yes, yes. Go ahead.
Okay. Next, we need to understand MVC architecture. See, it is this architecture is not specific to Salesforce. It is common for any web application. I just want to explain you this one. So, for example, if you land into any web application like Facebook, right? What will be the first page you will see? First page, what you will see in the Facebook when you open to facebook.com.
Facebook, normally that is a login page we will see.
Yeah, that's what, right? Login page. You will enter. My paint is not there in my system. Okay, let me open. It's almost. So what you will see, you will just see a login page, right? It will be like this one. It is like username. Login button is there, right? So when you click this button, when you provide some information and click login, what will happen normally? What will happen in the backend? When you don't have any Facebook account and you try to log in with some wrong credentials, what will happen at the time?
No account found there.
Yeah, user not found, right? So how it will check? How it will check? There will be a database, right, in the backend,
Yes.
right? So there will be some database.
Right.
Yeah. So there is some database in the backend. There will be some table, right? Some user table like this. So some user table. For example, it is like some ID, username, and password. So if you give, like, for example, here you is given some ABC, and you have provided some password, and it will check, right? It will, for example, that with that name, some username and password is available. So then what it will do? It will automatically log into the landing page. That means main page. If it is not available, it will throw an error. So how it will UI will directly connect with database directly?
No.
Will you see the database?
Yeah. No. We will not see any database.
You will see only this page. This page where you will see in the browser only, right?
Right.
In the browser only you will see this one. And what is the technology to build like any browser? In the browser, right? Browser technologies. Browser only understand HTML, JavaScript, and CSS. So this view, this is a view. This is a view. View means what user sees, right? That it is like view. This is view. And the data modeling, right? Data modeling is available in the database. So we'll call it a model. It's called model. So will it directly connect to the model view? That means it is like HTML, JavaScript, CSS, right? Will HTML or JavaScript or CSS will connect with database? The database, see here it is like these views can be any. It is like any technology. It is like any web application developer, right? The view will be on HTML, JS, or CSS. This is the technology they will use to create the view. For model, you already know like SQL.
अब ये सभी कंसल्टेंसी आप
or MySQL. You may hear like multiple SQLs, right? No SQL, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, you're hearing so many databases, right? So it is like that. So this database will understand that SQL language only, like a structured query language only. It will know that language only, and the view, it knows only this language, HTML, JavaScript, and CSS. So there should be some like a bridge, right, or mediator or controller in between them to translate this language. You're getting my point?
Yeah, yes, yes.
So there will be some other one controller is there here, building a bridge between these two. So that will called as a controller. So this controller is nothing but it will be in languages, programming languages. So many. It may be like Java, C, C Sharp, .NET, PHP, Apex, any programming language, whatever you see programming languages, right? Python also, like any programming language. So view is developed in HTML, JavaScript, CSS. Database is developed in the SQL language. And to communicate between these two, right, there should be a controller now. So that controller acts as a base points for any web application, right? These two are same. View and model will be same. Same means it is developed in this web technologies, and this will be developed in any database technologies. Controller, you can develop in any programming languages. It will act as a, so what it will do, it will take the request. So the request will be, it will be taken here. The request will be taken from browser to controller. From controller, it will send the request. It will send the request to database. That means what it will do, it will understand the view language, that means browser language, and it will transcript it and send to the database. From database, it will give the response, right? It will run the query. It will run a query on this table, user table, and it will get the ABC user and password is available. So it will send that response to this one again. It will send the response to this one, and that response will be sent to here. So this is what will happen in any web application. So if the user is available, it will automatically shows that user is available and redirect to the page. Page redirect will happen, right? Redirect to this page. If user is not available, throw an error. So this is called model view controller. So model is nothing but the database. View is nothing but what is the view we are seeing, and the controller is nothing but who is acts as a controller to communicate between these two systems. So any web application will have the same. Database is same, front end is same. We'll be hearing like this, right? Front end and back end, right? Front end is like whatever you're seeing. Back end is nothing but database or controller, which you are not seeing, right? Which you won't see. You will see for example, this is what you're seeing right here. So
Yes, yes.
This is a view. So if I see the source code, it's like HTML language only. HTML, see JavaScript, some styling like font size. It is like styling. It's like CSS. So browser, right? Any browser, it may be like Chrome, it may be Firefox, it may be like Edge, anything, right? It will understand only these three languages, three terms: HTML, JavaScript, CSS one. So front end will be developed with these technologies, and back end it will understand only SQL. It may be like MySQL, MongoDB, anything, database, anything, right? Any database, SQL Server, anything. So Oracle, anything, right? Like that. So like Salesforce also same thing. Like if you want to, it will also having the database in the back end, but we don't know which database they're using. But we won't see that database. We can access a database through like queries only. You can write a query and you can get it. You are able to understand this one concept now?
Yeah, yes.
Model view controller.
Yes.
So, and we already created this Salesforce arc, right?
Yes, sir.
So now we understood what we understood now till now. We understood like cloud computing. We understood CRM. We know how to develop normal software will be developed, and how development will be started in Salesforce with sandboxes. And what is like model view controller also we know. We already have the Salesforce arc ready now. So now we are ready to go. That means we are ready to go to learn how can we configure our developer configure in Salesforce. So we understand, right? So you will see here. I just showed you like I see like object manager. So objects are there, fields are there, and I'm showing telling you like we have like sales app. It's like app launcher, like how we have like app launcher in mobile, right? Like that, you'll see all the apps here. So I'm just telling like this, right? But you need to know, understand the concepts. Like here with your Salesforce, with your org, whatever you created, what are the things coming out of the box? You're getting my point? What are the things coming out of the box, and which we will be creating our like custom. So it is like whenever you bought your phone, right? What are the apps you will get? Basic apps.
Basic Chrome, normally browser.
So what you will do after that? Once you got all the apps, right? What you will do?
We'll start using it.
You will create your, you will install WhatsApp, right?
Yeah. Other softwares which is.
Those are like custom, right? So which is not coming with out of the box mobile.
Yeah, custom. Yeah, right.
So whatever is there with the mobile, that will call as out of the box.
Okay.
Standard, which you will be doing, right? Those are like custom.
Okay.
You are getting right?
Yeah, got it.
So let me show you that PPT. Let me open that one. So we'll go like so now I will explain standard and custom. So whichever will get out of the box. I will call it as OOB. OOB is nothing but out of the box. So when you install that means when you log into your Salesforce or whatever it will show, right? All the things are like out of the box. So you will get what are the out of the box you get? Sales app, right? Some applications you see. Apps. You are seeing sales, marketing, and service. We will see others also. I'm just showing. If you go right in your arc here. So whatever you're seeing here in the app launcher, right? This is called app. This is called app. So whatever you're seeing here, service, marketing, CRM, classic, community, I will click view all. So view all, right? See all apps. All apps, what you'll see, these are the all apps available. Okay. All items is nothing but objects. These are all out of the box objects. So Salesforce has this many. So I told, right, view app exchange. I told, right. So you can deploy your like any application if you want to build, right. You can deploy that one also here. See here so many people added so many apps here. Agentic project management, building Salesforce, accounting on Salesforce, Conga CLM, a farm assembly, Jira connector for Salesforce, Salesforce First Web Studio. So like that, there are so many apps available. Okay, so you can also you can add your app here and you can sell to your customer. Okay, so let me where I'm here. Right, this is like app standard apps. These are like standard apps. So what else we are seeing? Some objects. Apps are standard. These are out of the box. You are seeing some objects. I will come to know what is object, what is this one. We'll see objects like account, contact, opportunity, campaign, and you're seeing okay, lead, right? Lead also. So if you see here, what are the applications you're seeing here? This here app manager, you're seeing all the applications. Here tabs, right? You're seeing some tabs here. These are like objects. So you are seeing, see, opportunities, leads, tasks, files, companies. So I renamed for this, right? I renamed like account to company. I configured like that. So contacts, campaigns, dashboards, reports, everything. So you will see like groups, calendar, people, cases, everything. So these are like objects. What are the tabs you're seeing, right? Those are like called objects. Okay, these are like standard objects. These are like standard objects. You're seeing standard objects. So when I click this one, right, you'll see leads, right? So you will see all leads. These are like list views. We'll come to this one. What are list view like that, right? We'll come to this one. You'll see all the leads available in the system. And if I click this is a list view, and if I click here, you'll see the detailed view, detailed record view. What about that record? So what is the details of that record? You will see here. So and if you want to edit, right, you can click edit here. Edit. So you'll edit a record here. You will edit a record here. This is like edit view. So you are seeing for every object, right, there will be 3 views. First view is nothing but list view, list of records, all the list of records. After that, detail view, details of that particular record. And edit view are new. That means if you click edit, the data will be loaded in the form. And if I click new, so new form will be opened. So they're like 3 views, list views, everything. This is like out of the box, everything, right? Whatever we're seeing, like everything is out of the box. So you're seeing objects, you're seeing tabs also. For each object, you're seeing tabs also. Tabs, like this is the tab, right? So in a web application also, you're seeing like this, right? Tabs. Is it seeing anything new here, like any other web application? Or it is similar to a normal web application, or it is like different than other web application? You'll see the tab. No difference, right? It will have like logo, app launcher, app name, and it will have like same tabs, objects. So if you want to see here, it is all fields, right? Title, company, email, lead status, rating, everything is a fields here. So if you want to see that fields, right, you can go here and edit object. We'll go. I'm just giving you overview, so nothing to worry. I'm not going fast. I'm just giving you overview. So you can see that fields. So whatever the fields you're seeing here, right? So this one, company, fax, everything, right? You'll see all the fields here. If I type fax here, that fax you will see here. Okay. So all the fields. That means these are all like standard fields. So just I'm giving you what you will see as out of the box. So you are seeing out of the box tabs, standard, everything, and you're seeing fields also. Fields, object fields also out of the box. And see here you're seeing that layout, right? How the fields are arranged here. So it is also like standard fields. Like if you see here, if I go here and I will click page layouts, and I click here, that structure will come here. You can rearrange that fields. So what are the fields, right? Like this. You can rearrange the order. What are the order is there in this layout, right? You can rearrange. It is not fixed. You can configure that also. I'm just showing because what will come with out of the box. Object fields, page layouts also. Page layouts. So these are like common out of the box, right? Out of the box things. So if you want to, you can also build your own custom app. Same thing, right? You can build your own custom app. You can build your own custom objects. Like how out of the box is there. You can create your own custom tab. You can create your own object fields. You can create your own page layouts. Clear?
Yeah.
So now you need to understand some terminology. So when you're using Salesforce, right, you need to have this terminology. First, CRM terminology. So CRM you already know, right? CRM means?
Yeah, customer relationship manager.
And here I explained account, right? I told account. First campaign, right? Campaign. So what is a campaign?
Object. Huh?
No, campaign. The term campaign in CRM.
No idea.
Okay. So it is like marketing, right? campaigns, if you want to run the campaigns, right?
Right. Okay, got it. Yeah, got it.
Okay. Next term is like, it is like to get the audience, right? Audience, run marketing, run campaign. So lead,
Customers.
lead is a customer, direct customer.
No. Not direct customers.
Yeah, it's a potential customer, right?
Yeah.
Prospect. We'll call it as a prospect, right?
Prospective customers.
Prospect who showed interest to buy your product, right? And next is like account, for example, account. What is account?
ID.
Account is nothing but entity, right?
Yeah, ID, identity. Yes.
Yeah, entity, right? It's an entity who bought your product, right? So once lead is converted, right, it will convert to account. Account is nothing but it is not a it is not a physical entity, right?
Right.
It's like it is not a physical entity. Contact is a physical entity, right?
Yeah.
Lead and contact are same, right? It's like a physical entity related to account, right? Who is the contact person,
Right.
So next, opportunity. Opportunity is nothing but revenue, right?
Yeah.
Like revenue generated by selling the product. These are like sales process, right? In the sales process, there is like case, right? We have like case object in the service. Case means
Service,
right?
Yeah.
Service request, right? Service request data, storing service request data, right? Whenever a person raises their service request, the data will be stored in the case object. Okay, this is like CRM, like terminology. Okay, now technical terminology, right? What is an app? App contains objects, list of objects, right? To this app. For example, I taken sales, right? You'll see these different types of apps, right? If I take marketing, see the object changed. Reduce, right? Campaigns, leads, contacts, opportunities. Okay.
Okay.
So, and if I take service, that changed. Companies, contacts, cases.
Yeah.
Right. So app is nothing but the like list of objects, right? Displaying the list of objects. So what is an object? So object is nothing but it contains data, right? So if I click, it's like list of tabs. Tab contains objects. When I click a object, right, you'll see the data, right? The object is nothing but a data, right? So that company data, contacts data, cases data, reports, any reports I created, that reports. Okay. Field is nothing but placeholder to store that value. See, for example, this is the field, right? Where is the details? So company name is a field, right? It will store the data, company data. Phone, it will store the company phone number. Website, it will store the placeholder to capture the data field. You're getting my point?
Yeah, got it. Yeah.
So apps is nothing but it has like different tabs. Tab is nothing but it is a placeholder for object. Object is nothing but stores data, like data. And then in each object you will see fields. Fields is the placeholder to store the value, to get the value. Page layouts is nothing but this is the layout, right? This is called the page layout. In page layout, arrangement of the fields, how you arrange the fields. Okay. Same thing. these are all coming out of the box. Whatever you create are all our custom apps. Okay, if you see here in the object manager, it is like old org, like it is like batch 9 org, right? So if I go to setup and if I open any standard object like account, let me search for account. Sorry, I will search with contact, right? So see API name, contact is a label, the label what you see here on the tab, right? Here, contacts, right? The tab, that is a label. We'll call this as a label. And the API name is backend field. That means backend, how they will use it is like API name. And see here, standard object. Standard means out of the box. It came with out of the box. For example, I taken different object. So position. See. So if you see here, position is a label. It's a custom object. So we'll create all these things. I'm just showing you how it will display here, custom objects. And if you see here, right, __c, that means it will add __c to the custom object. So if I see the contact, right, contact object, see contact doesn't have this __c. It is not a custom, it is a standard. I just want to emphasize here, like what is standard, what is custom. So you will be building everything later. I just want to showcase you what is standard, what is custom. Are you clear? That means all standard fields, right? So if you see the fields, right, field API names, see, all are like this. See, any custom field you create, right, it will come with __c. All standard fields won't have any __c. Languages __c, right?
Yeah.
So, and if I go to any position object, so you will see all our custom fields there. Whatever the fields you are creating, it didn't come with out of the box. See, all fields are like _c. Everything is like _c. Clear till this point?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. So tomorrow class, what we'll do is like you just play around again. What I'm telling, right? You play around, create a campaign, convert to lead, and just go to the setup also now. Right now how can you go to the setup now? And see the standard fields and custom fields. So tomorrow, like as I told, SDLC process, we'll follow the same SDLC process and we'll follow the same project how we'll do in the real time project. So at the, here I'm taking one recruiting app. So to understand all the custom standard, what is the field, what is the object, right? You will create your own app, and if you create your own custom field, custom object, you will get to know. That's why what we'll do, we'll create our own app here, recruiting app, other than what is available in the Salesforce. I told, right, in Salesforce is not only for just configuring the CRM. You can create your own custom apps also. That is the beauty of Salesforce. So you can create how many apps you want, you can create. So you can add your everything what is outside in our system. You can add everything here in the Salesforce. So we'll create one recruiting app, and we'll take the requirements of the recruiting app, and we'll review it, and let me see here. We're seeing so many requirements here. For example, we'll take an universal containers, one company, like example company. That company has this many requirements, like 12 requirements. So we'll analyze each requirement, and based on that, whether we'll go with the, I told, right, there are like two types of developments: declarative development and programmatic development. Declarative development we'll call this a configuration. That means we'll just do the configuration, no coding required. And the customization, any coding is required, we'll do the customization. We'll analyze all these requirements tomorrow and see whether each requirement will go with configuration or customization. Okay. Meanwhile, what you can do, you can just play around with this. Okay.
Yeah.
The list views also, right? I just showed you list views, right? When you create the record, you will see that list view, and play around. If you want to go to the object, right, you can click here, edit object. And if you want to change the color, I will tell you. You can just now everything is Google, right? As ChatGPT, right? What you can do, you can try to add logo here. How can you change this logo to your logo? And this basic color, right? Here Salesforce color is coming, right? Blue. Okay. You can change to your other than blue. Try that one. Yeah. I will also show you, but you can try that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks, all. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yes, yes, yes. Thank you.